Hi everyone, Lisa here from Down to Earth Gardening, and happy new garden day. Today we're doing a really nice garden installation in this front of this really cute Cape Cod style house here. It's got a really pretty entryway, and we're going to show you when it's all planted. But one of the things that I try to achieve when I'm designing and we're planting all of our gardens is seasonal appeal. It's probably the number one goal that clients share with me that they have for their garden is they want something going on all year long. Now we're in zone 6A here in Northeast Connecticut, so it can be a little challenging because we do have our 4 seasons, which are all so lovely in New England. However, it's a little tough when you're planning to have something going on all year round. So this video is just sharing with you how you can achieve that with shrubs, because shrubs are really the foundation of your garden. We like to use a combination of shrubs and perennials and sometimes some dwarf trees when we're doing some curb appeal at a house. And so shrubs can be the bones of the garden. So it's really important when you're selecting them to choose shrubs that can give you seasonal appeal. And then all of your perennials and grasses and whatnot are gravy. So I'm going to go through the shrubs that we chose for the front of this house here to give you the seasonal curb appeal. I love to share shrubs, and all of these here are pretty low maintenance too. So that's another added bonus and probably the second top goal that my clients have for their gardens. So the first one that we're planting, oh, it's pretty busy, is a little azalea. So I want to talk about what's going to flower first in the spring, because right now it's fall and that's what we're all planning for, is what's going to be going on in spring, because we're looking forward to that. So this little azalea is going to flower in the spring, and it's called Azalea Encore, which is a series, and this one is Autumn Sunburst here. So I love this one here because we can put it towards the front of the bed, because it's only going to get 3 feet tall and 3 feet wide when it's mature. So the Encore series are also evergreens. So that's an added bonus, is that it's going to stay green all year round and not just give you the spring interest, but always something going on the rest of the year. So it's going to be interest all year long. So the flowers are going to pop in the spring, and they're going to be a pinky coral, and they are called a semi-double flower. They're roughly about 2.5 inches in diameter, and they have a white edge on them. Now with the Encore series, you may get another light rebloom midsummer. So a lot of bang for your buck with this little shrub here. And then we have another azalea that I want to show you. And this one here is called Azalea Garden Rainbow. So also going to have flowers in the spring, but this one is deciduous. So that does mean that it's going to lose its leaves in the winter. So this one you're going to get kind of a tricolor flower, because it starts as yellow and then it's going to change pink to orange. So you're actually going to get 3 colors from this little shrub here. This one gets about 4 to 5 feet tall, so we're going to put it towards the back of the garden. So these 2 shrubs are going to give us some really nice spring flowers. Okay, so next shrubs on the list here that we're planting today are 2 different hydrangeas. So hydrangeas are going to start budding late spring, early summer, and then you all know I love my hydrangeas because they just keep on blooming right through to fall. So 2 different kinds here. And one of them here, you're not seeing the buds right now because, by the way, when you buy them in the greenhouse at the end of the season, they do deadhead them. So otherwise they would have buds on them right now. So I'm going to tell you about the flowers. So this one here is Tough Stuff Red. So love this one because the flowers are a pink slash deep pink, almost red, and it's a lace cap variety. So really beautiful. And it does only get about 3 feet tall and 3 feet wide. So of course these are deciduous, but they're gonna have, like I said, 2, almost 3 seasons of flower. So that's gonna bring us right through the summer and fall with our seasonal appeal here. So the next one we have here is a panicle hydrangea, and it's called Love a Lot Pink. So another great feature of this one is beautiful green leaves, but look at the red stems on this one. They're really fabulous. So panicle hydrangea, Love a Lot Pink, gorgeous flowers. So of course, as the name indicates, they have a beautiful pink flower on them. And this one here gets about 5 feet tall, 5 feet wide, so give it plenty of room. And it's got these beautiful burgundy, sturdy stems to hold the large flower heads. So big impact shrub. Okay, so next in the lineup, we have our evergreens. So the evergreens that we're adding in the mix are really great because they're going to give us 4 seasons of interest. So what's most important here is in the winter and then in the early spring when nothing else is happening, we've got these beauties to look at. But one of the tips I have for you is when you're selecting your evergreens, make sure that you're thinking not just about color, but also about texture, because look at the 3 that we're using today and how well they complement each other with their different colors and textures. So let me tell you about them. So first we've got this little one here, and this is a pine, and it's called Blue Shag. And of course, the needles are super pretty, bright, interesting, but it does also get some little cones, and you can see in different stages. And then another one here. So this little shrub is going to get to be about 5 feet tall and 5 feet wide. So it's going to look small when it's first planted, and they are slow growers, but make sure you give this one here plenty of room to spread out because you don't want your plantings overcrowded. Okay, next we have a Chamaecyparis, and this one is Aurea. And this one here is also one of my favorites. Gets to be about 8 feet tall. I think you all hear me say this one's my favorite a lot, but I do love this one. It does get to be about 8 feet tall, so we're going to put it on the corner, the outside corners of the house to soften the corners. And I mean, that's okay to go ahead and buy a small one because you know it's going to get very large, and this one has a medium growth rate. But look how pretty this one here is. And then the last one is another Chamaecyparis, and this one is called Soft Serve. So a nice deep green color. And this one can get up to 6 to 10 feet tall. So also another one that you're going to want to give plenty of room. Now, I do want to say that before you go out and invest your plants, I know a lot of you are watching from all over, and I appreciate all of you so much, but please go ahead and check your hardiness zone prior to purchasing, selecting your plants. So again, I'm in zone 6A here. And then the other hot tip I have for you is that you also want to check your sun orientation, because it's important to put the right plant in the right spot. So many of these that I have here do require more sun, so full sun. So let me just talk about that for a minute. So we've got our evergreens here, which all need 6+ hours a day of sun. So that is considered full sun. And same with our azaleas. They need mostly sun conditions here. And so a half a day is fine as long as they're getting their 6 hours. And then the panicle hydrangea is not as fussy. It does the best in full sun, and it's actually a really low maintenance plant. It can take a little bit of shade. But then this little tough stuff red that I have here in the back is probably the one that will take the most shade out of the group. And I do have a spot in this foundation planting that I'm going to use this that gets more shade than the rest of the areas here. So in particular, the lace cap hydrangeas don't like hot afternoon sun. So they're actually perfect with a little bit of dappled sun, and they can do fabulous with a lot of shade. So this one here requires the least amount of sun out of the group today. So that's it for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I really just wanted to impress upon you how you can get so much bang for your buck out of your shrubs. They really can carry you through the 4 seasons and give you a lot of seasonal interest. So they're great as a foundation for your planting. So thank you all for watching. We're going to show you a quick clip when we're done planting so you can see how these all look in place. If you liked our video, please go ahead and tap like and subscribe to our channel because we have lots more gardening fun coming your way.